at TNT Stadium here in Arlington. Coming up, we have a good one for you. Between the Chicago Bears and the Dallas Cowboys. Cairo Santos out for the opening kick. And off we go from Dallas. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game.
First of all, you ain't trapped long enough. You ain't strong enough. So whatever it is, they got you thinking that you Superman. I got the kryptonite for the mic. That's the character, study the good actors. What's gonna be the outcome? Let's add up all the factors. You rap, you twisted, the girls are whole. You broke, the kid ain't yours, and everybody knows the old man said.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Forward in.
Now the first run of the game for Javonte Williams. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Yeah! There we go! Wide in!
Dak now from the gun. This one caught by C.D. Lamb. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Yeah! There we go!
Up the gut they go with Williams. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Minute 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Yeah! Here we go!
On 2nd down, along with Williams. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Looky here, you don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. You have that call you had ready, though? Recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
Here we go. Wide in.
Another run for Williams. And they shut him down on this one. They get him behind the line, and that should push him out of field goal range. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Here we go, 46.
Prescott now on 3rd down. And he's going to be touched down at that spot, which means the effort makes it 1st and goal.
Yeah, right there. That's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Yeah! Here we go! Wide, ain't it? What do you think?
1st and goal. Here's Williams. And he is into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys finish up an excellent opening series. Javonte Williams, the touchdown. Well, no hesitations to start this one out, Brock. These guys came out slinging it. Seems like that's going to be what their offense leans on throughout this game.
Yep, don't see really any reason to get away from it as long as the results keep coming. The second drive, I think we'll all be watching that one. Will they mix in a little bit more run? Will they have to mix in more run, or could they continue to just shred this defense through the air?
Brandon Aubrey now on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cowboys will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Devin Duvernay to return it. This makes it up to the 25. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
What is that?
Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3-and-out.
Oh, put some heat on this deep ball. Big gain downfield. Has room down the left sideline. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears finish off their opening drive. DJ Moore, the touchdown. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still.
That's no good. The veteran mishits one rather surprisingly, and they leave a point after on the table. Probably still thinking about that missed extra point, partner, but he's got to move past it quick as he gets forward to send this one away. And it looks like he's going to opt not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 35. To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here, 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go. Like that.
Dak off the play fake. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Yeah! Here we go.
Draw play. This is Williams. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
If you really study the great teams when it comes to running that play, that draw concept, watch the offensive line's pad level. Those defenders, those linebackers, they're looking for cues and tells. That offensive line gives it away, that play gets hit in the mouth. Instead, well, those guys sold it just perfectly, and the yards followed.
Caught, nice gain left side. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunk of yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and two guys can't stop one.
All set to go now from the 35.
Here we go. Wide in. Here we go. Here we go. Go to 54. Go to 54. Wide in. 26.
Williams now on 1st and 10. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Stopped by Grady Jarrett.
Humble 5-6-yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front seven.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4.
Here we go. Wide in. 26.
They stay on the ground with Williams. He's going to go out of bounds just short of that red zone. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that'll be good for a Dallas first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Wide in.
So before they get the snap away, we reach the end of the first quarter. 7-6 is our score. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. Second quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive.
26.
First down, here's Dak. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys grow the lead to 7. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Here's Duvernay on the return. Finds some space. He's past the 30. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. Here's Swift to start the drive. He sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
This offense has now left some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts, but very minimal gains.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Out of the gun, here's Williams. It's taken in by Roman Dunze. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
First down, here's Swift. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
The Cowboys 40-yard line.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Working from the gun, Williams. Has him on the quick hitter. He's got it in the red zone. And it'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious gap. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain, turn it into an explosive play.
Big play sets him up pretty here with 1st and goal from the 5.
Ready to go!
Out of the shotgun, give to Swift. Only a couple there, but still in good shape. Only 3 yards to go here on 2nd and goal.
Guessing everybody in the huddle on the sidelines sure want a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot and can't wait to see what they do here on 2nd and goal.
Back to Swift. And he gets nothing here. The defense stands strong. The makings of a goal line stand here. No gain on the run, and now it's 3rd and goal.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you've kind of set yourself up. Actually, you set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
Stopped at the line on 2nd. Need to fight forward 2 more yards here on 3rd and goal. Williams from the gun. And he'll score. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. DJ Moore, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a designed read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
And no connection on the 2-point try. It fails.
You know, no sense in piling on. Pretty clear for everybody to see. He knows he should have had that one. Just didn't watch it in the whole way, and it leaves 2 points on the table.
We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. And it didn't look like he was seriously considering a return there, did it? So that touchback going to come out to the 35.
Please take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Wait, wide in. Here we go, go to 54, go to 54, wide in.
Prescott here from the gun. Bears getting close, and they're going to take him down. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Even from the booth, Kate, I can hear it. I can hear that front 7 telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise that you deliver? And that's exactly what they did. Wasted no time in getting that sack.
Wide in. Hey, kill! Hey, kill!
From the gun is Prescott. That's Lamb running slant. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped.
It's a gain of 13 yards. Leads to 3rd down and 5.
It'll be 3rd and 5 on the other side, Brock, as we have reached our 2-minute warning. Cowboys with the lead here at AT&T. So now here's 3rd and 5.
Yeah! There we go! Wide in! 26!
Dak to the air here. This one's reeled in downfield by Ferguson. And he's taken down as he takes this to the 38. So they get 22 out of that play. And that's good for a Dallas 1st down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Yeah! Here we go! Wide in! Hey, kill! Wait!
Straight ahead with Williams. This is ahead for about 5. Hit made by T.J. Edwards.
Fans love love the long ball in baseball. That's why they got the home run derby. But you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you get runs of that length. It may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
Looking from the pistol, Prescott. Short pass brought in. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that'll be good for Dallas. First down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
21-yard line.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
Yeah! Here we go! All right, hey, let it take it.
They go with Williams on the counter. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point.
Yeah, here we go! I take line, hey! So we're going to 53. Hey, kill!
Here's Dak. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
3rd down and 11.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Yeah, here we go! I take line, hey! Here we go, 46! 47! 26!
Dak out of the pistol. And this is caught. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys will add to their lead at the end of the half.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
For the point after, here's Aubrey. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Cowboys push the lead to 2 scores now. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Here's Duvernay on the return. He stopped on the run back at the 27. The clock reads 24 seconds now as the final drive of this half begins. First down, Williams to throw. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. It looks like he came down on that sideline. 2nd down coming up. Well, he'd been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yeah,
And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
That is a catch for Luther Burden. And in a blink, they are up to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Offense is set. 1st and 10. To throw is Williams. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now. Looking for his wide receiver there. So it'll be 2nd down.
Well, that's when you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Throwing again on 2nd, Williams. Absolutely fires this one right side. This is caught inside the 15. And this is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with first and goal. Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they can try for some points going into the break. This is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
Ready, set.
Throwing here just before halftime. That is caught. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears cut into the lead on the last play of the half. It's a Romadunze touchdown. Manage that clock beautifully. Down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
And there it is. He makes the play in the end zone. And with no time remaining, they tie this game up as we head into halftime locker rooms. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. First half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. And he didn't strike that one true, Brock. It came down short of the landing zone. He had to reach, so give them the football up at the 40. First and 10 for him now, following the penalty. One play action, Williams. He finds a Dunze downfield. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. It's a gain of 22. And it'll be first down Bears.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And that is exactly what you're looking for on a first down run. He picked up 7.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Now here's Williams. Runs right. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. Luther Burden, the guy he was looking for. And now they'll face a 3rd and 3.
I think I got the same thought bubble as all the fans in the stands with that one. You just got to tuck it. Don't try to force the issue. You're out there in the open space. Put your head down and go get the first.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Running for it, it's Swift. And they're going to get just inside that red zone on the big play down to the 19. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Having been in enough locker rooms at halftime, Kate, I know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by sending a message. Doesn't matter you're trailing, run right at them and go make a point.
First down, and they go right back to it. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Here's Williams, rolling left, buying some time. Nowhere open on that play, so he's going to chuck this to another county.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time, secondary, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throw away.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down.
What is up?
Third and long for him here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Couldn't find DJ Moore on that throw. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. The Bears bring on Cairo Santos for the field goal. He's looking 34 yards here down the middle. Santos' kick is good. And that's going to give them the lead.
Well, that didn't take too long. One series in, and he's given them the second half lead.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Here's Cavante Turpin on the return. Making some progress here. Races past midfield. And a huge effort sets up his offense in a great spot on the opposite side of the field.
Well, there was no business decision being made there, Kate. He knew his responsibility to the team. He was the last line of defense. No getting out of the way. Not for that kicker. He was making sure that was not going the whole way back. Not on his account.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
We're going to 54. Wide in. 26.
From the gun, a carry by Williams. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second.
Here we go. Right in. Wide in. 26.
Now it's Williams. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. That tackle made by Tremaine Edmonds.
A gain of a yard on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Hey, kill. Here we go. Wide in. 26.
Back to throw. Here's Dak. It's on target to Williams. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go. Right in. Wide in.
Looking inside the red zone. Delivers another one to Williams. And this one does not go far.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. But one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Dak now from the gun. Escapes trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And the sack forces a now tougher 3rd down.
You get into the red zone and every detail matters. It matters on the whole 100 yards. But, Kate, once you get inside this red zone, it is so critical. And let's tip our cap to the defense on the details, creating that sack.
Let's see what they went with on 3rd down.
Yeah, here we go. Like wide in. 26.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Toward the end zone, but incomplete. That's going to force them into a 4th down decision.
Hey, I understand why this crowd and these fans were celebrating a touchdown, but not so fast. Catch? Man, that looked good. But you've got to get both feet down, too.
Aubrey puts it through, and they've taken back the lead.
I never saw a play strip that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. That's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Here's Duvernay on the return. He lost the football. Oh, fortunate stuff there. Looks like another one of the members of the return team was able to get it, so a friendly bounce. They'll retain possession.
You know, awareness, Kate, is one of the best skills anyone on the return team can possess. And normally it's just for hitting blocks and clearing a lane and doing their job. But there it was recognizing the fumble and locating it quickly to save the possession.
First down, Williams. Good coverage on that deep ball downfield. Throw knocked away. That's going to send it back to the line for second.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets two. It could have gone the other way.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Out of the gun, here's Williams. He's throwing deep to the left side. They connect on the deep shot. And he's going to get this to the opposing 41. They get 37 on the play. And that'll be first down, Chicago.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw when you throw it that deep outside the numbers that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Now the inside handoff to Swift. And without much room to work, he has a minimal gain on the final play of the third quarter. So nothing but a pair of field goals added to the board as we arrive at the end of our third quarter. The Bears have the ball, and they're going to need to score. They come in trailing. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Staying grounded with Swift. This one's going to move him all the way down to the 25-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
And the Bears, first down. A gain of 13 yards. And the Bears
Going to run again with Swift. We'll get about 6 on this run, and more importantly, Brock gets him into the red zone. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Here's Swift on 2nd down. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Working quickly here.
16-yard line. A 2-yard pickup.
Williams to throw here, 3rd and 1. Connecting with his back here, Swift. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. It's a meager 2-yard gain, but that's enough to award them the first down.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed, enough to keep this drive moving.
They'll come up on 1st and 10. Running behind center with Swift. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
Brings up 2nd and 7. And the Cowboys 12-yard line.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Williams from the gun. Buys time, rolling right. And he scores. It is a Chicago touchdown. The Bears take a 4th quarter lead. Caleb Williams, the touchdown. At this distance, a very dangerous player on any pass play because, Brock, as he's scanning the field to throw for the end zone, he's looking for an avenue to run it to.
Kate, this is exactly why it's never been harder to play defense in the NFL. The precision and the execution in the passing game, the efficiency has never been better. But then when you do cover it up, you got guys like this who can scramble and make you pay with their legs.
And he has it inside the end zone. That's going to add 2 to their lead here late.
Carlos Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Turpin with a return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Here we go, here we go. We're going to 54, wide in.
First down, here's Dak. Finds him on the slant. And he will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
They've got first down here from the 36. Give to Williams from the gun. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Here we go. Here we go.
On second down, a run with Williams. And not much space available there. Maybe two. That brings up third down.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Yeah, here we go. I take
Wide in.
Looking to throw. And he didn't get enough into that throw. That's low and incomplete. So they're going to be facing fourth down coming up.
So many coaches love third downs, and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know got to execute and convert on these third downs.
Yes! Here we go. Wide eight. Here we go, 47. Here we go, 47. Here we go, 46. 26.
Desperation time here on fourth. That is Cox. He's got Lamb. And he gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop him. What a time to rip off that type of game, huh? Gets him a first on fourth down. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Dallas. Cowboys losing by 7.
This ain't what you want.
Sets him up nice and pretty at the 25 following that big play.
Yeah, here we go. Wait, 6. Wide eight. Then we're going to 53. 26.
Looking from the pistol, Prescott. Couldn't connect right side, it's incomplete. George Pickens, the intended target. And it sets up second down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10.
Yeah, here we go. Kill. Wide eight. Then we're going to 53. 26.
He'll look to throw it. And this is Cox. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys cut it to a point late in this one. On for the PAT, and a make would tie us up late. And everyone can breathe easier now. His try is good, and they found a way to tie it late in the fourth. Tie ball game now as they send this away. Here's Duvernay on the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. This drive's going to begin with a run by Swift. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL. But it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Back to throw. Got a man. It's Colston Loveland. This is going to take him off and across midfield there at the opposing 45. That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done.
You know, Kit, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, the explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Following that last play, want to keep that pedal down. 1st and 10 from the 45. Here he is to throw. Big strike here to Moore. And he nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Double coverage, a deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
They'll run now with Swift. Trying to fight free, he can't do so. They've got him behind the line. Now let's see, Brock, if they call their final timeout. Now Dallas is going to call its second timeout. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal. All right, here we go. Second down. Setting up to pass. Forced out to his right. Now here he goes. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. The final timeout taken by the Cowboys. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least.
As a quarterback, Kate, you got to hope that those crumbs don't just lead to the cookie in the passing game. But a short scramble like that may open up a bigger one down the road.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. Now to throw. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
That's one of those third down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
A tie game, and they want to be the ones to put this away. They're going for it. To throw. Has his man caught by Dunze. He's not going to get there. They hold him out of the end zone, partner, but it is still going to keep this offense on the field. They've got a 1st and goal.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
They're all set up for the game winner. Let's see how they approach it, starting with this 1st and goal. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Williams with the sneak. And he won't get in. The daylight was there for just a second, but it closed just in time to keep him out. So it's going to be 2nd and goal.
Oh, so aggravatingly close to a safety on that one right there, Kate. Just a matter of a foot, and they could have had some points on the board defensively.
Now a timeout's called. It's not their last one, though, so they can try another play before setting up for that field goal. Setting up, 2nd and goal.
Run it up! You got Hornet!
Williams will look to throw. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Malik Hooker. So the interception's going to be remembered by the fans here, partner, but not by the official score. The interference call takes that away. So everything rests on the foot of Cairo Santos. It's a chip shot, this one straight ahead. The kick is good, he got it! And the 3rd time he puts it through will be the charm, they've won it! So the Bears take this one on the road. And with overtime in their back pocket, they weren't going to lose it at the end, but they still managed to set up the field goal, and he executed the game winner. What a memorable way to win it. So that's it for us here. Brock Heward, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Bears winners, as we say so long from Dallas.
Everything litty, I love when it's hot. Turned to the city, I broke out the knot. Got some more millies, I keep me a knot. I created history, it made me a lot. He tried to diss me and it don't false. We call them chopsticks cause they gonna chop. Took her out of filers cause of hot. I run it like Nike, we got it on lock. Cardiac eye. I'm the boss man in a suit with no tie. I can't be, I gotta stay. Put me some in the can of this dry. Riding in spaceship like Bunny and Clyde. Don't worry, baby, I keep me some fire. Shenanigans and Birkin, she cannot decide. The ladies, Mercedes, here go to surprise. Don't sleep on Miss Lady, help ride. Bet while I'm gripping her side. Bigger man, bet this ain't regular size. We really fly, we like pelican guys. You ain't slick, I can tell her disguise. Upgrade at my wrist, put baguettes in the sky. She sing I might sign her and change her whole life. I told her to goggle and work on her highs. Everything litty, I love when it's hot. Turned to the city, I broke out the knot. Got some more millies, I keep me a knot. I created history, it made me a lot. He tried to diss me and it don't false. We call them chopsticks cause they gonna chop. Took her out of filers cause of hot. I run it like Nike, we got it on lock. Money.
First opened way back in 1924, but renovated in 2002. There's a look inside venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. Today, boy, what a matchup. Two NFL franchises with so much history, so much tradition, getting set to do battle here. As it'll be the Dallas Cowboys taking on the Chicago Bears. The kicker, Brandon Aubrey, is out to get this one started. And off we go from Soldier Field. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
They're on 27-yard line.
First carry for DeAndre Swift. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Right away, they rack up 10 yards on their first play from scrimmage.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and turn his legs for a really nice pickup.
Here's Williams. To the left side, into the hands of Adunze. Calling a gain of 3 on the play. And it'll be second down.
Oh, I see you nodding your head along with me, partner, because it's pretty obvious what they were trying to do there on the drag route. With his speed, they're hoping he can turn the corner and maybe take this to the house. But that was excellent work defensively to make sure once he caught it, he wasn't going anywhere.
Here's 2nd and 7. To throw, it's Williams. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A Chicago first down there on a gain of 11.
I like it, I like it, I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game, and you know you create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so. It gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it and really gets them amped up as they go forward.
They'll go play action here with Williams. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. The wise move there, looked like nobody open, now second down.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Second and 10. Williams going to look to throw again. He's going to look deep for more. That's caught inside the 20. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. All right, Charles, let me put you in the head of one of those defenders out there. You have a big play like that go against you so early. What does that shake your confidence?
It shouldn't, but it often does, because your thought process all during the week is how you're going to get after that offense and make your plays. And when they make one against you, it makes you a little bit hesitant.
Time to regroup.
Ready for that?
On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. And the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. They've taken this opening kickoff and marched it right down the field defensively. Not much resistance.
And that's the point, because my admiration is for the guys moving the ball right now. They know what they're doing. Their plan is working. But I flip it over and watch and say, okay, what are you going to do to change things up? Because if you don't, they're going to put that ball in the end zone real soon.
A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. 1st and goal. Here's Swift. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2.
Here's where we need to see some tenacity from this defense, because they've been pushed right down the field on this opening drive. They've got to find some way to push back, and that's a good first step.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
Axel, Axel, Axel.
To the air, Williams. That's to Moore, he's got it. Touchdown Bears. 2 yards on the touchdown there. And the Bears are on the board first here this afternoon. Well, that's just how they drew it up, CD. His first read was there, got it to him quickly and into the end zone.
Absolutely excellent execution by all involved. And the coordinator, got to give him credit, found the perfect play call. Quarterback let it fly as soon as the target came free. And his guy made a nice catch. Just how you draw it up in practice and then execute it in the game.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin at the 35-yard line. So Prescott to the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. A first carry down. This is Williams. And he stopped immediately there. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Here's Prescott. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Williams. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Yeah, here we go. I take line in. We're going to 54. Line in.
Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. That is caught. And he will have the Cowboys first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
They will run for the first time with Miles Sanders. A tough run gets him just inside the 10 to the 9, but no further. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves them with a 2nd and 3. Pretty effective run there, and now they can start to smell that end zone.
Pound the rock. Make sure you use your O-line to set the tone of dominance and physicality, and pound the rock.
Yeah! Here we go!
Now a give up the middle to Williams. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. 6-0 our score after 1. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they go to work on a 1st and goal.
Yes, here we go! I take one!
They'll try and run. This is Williams. And he will take it in for a Cowboy score. Javonte Williams, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Cowboys are an extra point away now from moving out in front. Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. And his kick is good, but flags come in. Looks like we're going to get a roughing call here on the follow-through. And that flag accepted.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Bears in good field position to start out 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Off the play fake, it's Williams. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Here's 2nd and 10. To throw, Williams. And that's out to the flat for Swift. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Looking to throw is Williams. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have the Bears 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a 1st down.
And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
Play action. Now Williams. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. Jadeveon Clowney in there to bury him for a loss of 11.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Under pressure, and they got to him again. How about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. They'll go. Here's Williams. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And Dallas, they'll take over in terrific field position. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Yeah, here we go. Wide eight. 26.
On the toss, here's Williams. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Well, it's almost football 101 that you preach to your safeties. Don't let anyone get behind you. You're the last line of defense. But he didn't let the play come to him. He went to the play. How about that read and recognition and finishing off that one behind the line of scrimmage?
On play action, Prescott. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. Joe Tryon-Shoyinka showcasing the pass rush.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
Gun.
They just get the play off. Now Prescott. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
Yeah, here we go. I think. Here we go, 46. Hey, kill. 47.
Now Prescott on 4th down. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turn. On downs. The Cowboys here unable to convert on 4th down. And that will force a turnover on downs.
What is it?
They'll fake the give. Now Williams. Now he'll tuck this and run. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
You know what I like about that play? He didn't try to do too much on first down. He took what the defense gave it, put together a solid gain to bring up second and manageable. Now they have a couple of plays to pick up just a few yards and a new set of downs.
What is it?
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Here now, 2nd and 4.
Vegas! What is it?
Throwing is Williams. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over it that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Well, that one was all about the defender making life difficult for the receiver. Very tough for a guy to hold on to the football through all that contact. He ends up forcing the incompletion.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Working out of the gun, Williams. That's complete to Swift out of the backfield. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Give him 7 yards on the play, and they do pick up the conversion on 3rd down.
At the 29-yard line.
What is it?
They will run straight ahead with Swift. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Now a 2nd and 10.
What is it?
Looking to throw. Williams. Over the middle, that's to Loveland, the tight end. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Colston Loveland, 29 yards. And the Bears have regained the lead.
And what a weapon he is at the tight end spot, because when they throw him the football downfield, they count on him getting additional yardage almost every time. And that's exactly what he did there. Caught that, ran with it, all the way to the end zone.
Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now the Bears keeping the offense on the field and going for 2.
The Bears will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Williams going to throw for it. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it. The touchdown here, Santos to kick this one away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of sixes back-to-back. Momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1.
Turn his TV off.
Yeah! There we go, boy.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8.
Brings up second and a yard at the 40-yard line.
Now Prescott. That's complete to Williams out of the backfield. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
A gain of 9 yards. That's good for a Cowboys first down. A gain of 9
Here's
yards.
Prescott.
And the Cowboy first down.
And rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Kyler Gordon picks it off. And the Bears are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7. Well, certainly not his best throw that time, and not a good time to make it, Charles, when they were a nickel with 5 defensive backs on the field.
And that's exactly why you have those 5 DBs out there. You want extra speed on the field, guys who have ball skills and understand what the passing game can do, and gives them a chance to react and make a play on the football, and they take one of those away.
Now Williams throwing to start the drive. Oh, he had a man open. He overshot him. It's incomplete.
And in an afternoon where just about everything's gone right, there's an unlikely sight there. He's got a receiver all alone downfield, and he just overshoots him.
There he goes, right side. Now look out. To the 20. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
And they extend their lead, a little added cushion into the lockers. What a way to finish.
Tremendous way. That's momentum that they carry in with them. Can they convert it and bring it back out to start the third quarter?
And now this will be the final play of the half, as with no time remaining, they'll try and add 2 more to the lead right before intermission. A final shot before break. Williams. And it's going to be caught. Not sure why they went for 2, but they do get it. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. It's the Cowboys who get the football first, and they trail here as well as we resume action in the third quarter. Kevontae Turpin now from his end zone. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. They'll stay on the ground with Williams. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. 54 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
Here's a quick throw by Dak, complete out wide. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Prescott now from the 50. He'll find right in. That's complete. So the completion good for 7 there. And that'll leave him with a 3rd and just a yard.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Looking to throw. Prescott. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have a Cowboys first down by about a yard as they're able to convert on 3rd and 2.
Cowboys first down.
From the gun, it's a run for Williams. And just shutting him off there. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That good for 22 and a first down. They had a chance to limit his yardage, but he was able to fight off that tackle.
So it's not just the responsibility of the guys who missed the tackles along the way. It's all living on defense. Able to stop this guy, unable to do it on that play. They've got to find a way. How about his ability to break through and gain that yardage?
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Prescott now. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Nothing open downfield, and he had to get that one out in a hurry because he just knew he was about to take a big shot. Probably couldn't get his legs into the throw. Became an all-arm throw, trying to check it down to his running back. Incomplete.
47.
Prescott. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
They haven't been able to stop them so far this series, but getting a nice little stand from their defense now.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
Here we go. 46.
Prescott to throw it. Got an open man. It's Pickens. And they'll get him down short of the first down, right on the 10-yard line.
It's 4th down.
Here we go, 47. Here we go, kill. 26.
4th down, Prescott. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Cowboys here unable to convert on 4th down. And this 10-play drive winds up yielding nothing. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
Heads up.
To throw, it's Williams. And this is incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Glad you're with us from Soldier Field in Chicago. Third quarter here, 2nd and 10. A handoff, Swift running to the left. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
That's a nice job there, foiling what all offenses try to do, which is control the defensive end in the running game. They want to get to the outside, and if he keeps himself free, stays on his feet, he can make a play just as he did there.
What do they have for this? 3rd and 11. To the air, Williams. Toward the sideline, intercepted. So a potential momentum shifter there, working with a 2-score lead, 3rd quarter, but that, not the smartest of throws.
I would agree with you on that one because this game is still very much in the balance. It felt pretty one-sided to this point, but now, if these guys can turn this turnover into points, things could start getting a little more interesting.
Yeah, we're going to 54.
Up the middle, it's Williams. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Nice chunky yards on first down. It really opens up your options for what you want to do on second. You go right back to him and hope he explodes, or sucker the defense in before throwing over the top.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 6.
Kill.
Now Prescott. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bears sack. They'll need a big play here. Will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long.
It's 3rd down. 3rd and long.
Prescott from the gun. And this almost intercepted. Not sure he saw the free safety that time. But lucky, incomplete. That'll bring up 4th down. Dak and the offense still out there. They are going to go for it.
47. Here we go, 46. Here we go, going to 54. Right here. Switch it, hey.
Prescott to throw on 4th. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Cowboys here unable to convert on 4th down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Swift going to try up the middle. And he put up a good fight, but he's going to be taken down behind the line of scrimmage.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
Right back to Swift again on 2nd down. The 20. 5. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. DeAndre Swift, 46 yards. And the Bears are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter. So remember now, this was all set up by the stop defensively on 4th down. That's what got him this great field position. And then 2 plays later, they're already in the end zone.
Yeah, partner, funny how it works like that, huh? That's a momentum swing amusement park style. Your defense comes off the field, bouncing, grooving, they're fired up, and it carries over to the other side of the ball.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. picked by Kenneth Murray. The touchdown here, Santos to kick this one away. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
2nd down and 3. Now a 10th carry. Here's Williams. And he's stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down.
Oftentimes we praise an offense for their variety and being able to hit people with the run in the pass. But in this game, how about what we're seeing from the safeties? They are all over the field. Doesn't matter if they throw it or if they're trying to run it.
I don't think we've ever awarded an MVU, most valuable unit, but you're right. It might go to them in this game.
I like that. MVU. Well done. That was a route run, not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
Throwing. Prescott. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line. This spot in the 4th quarter with that deficit, had to throw the football. Unfortunately, there's the risk of big turnover.
And you know you're going to be throwing against nickel, dime, all sorts of exotic defenses, but you have to do it anyway. Ordinarily, you might want to run the football a little bit, try and get them out of it. But as you noted, this time of the game, this point on the clock, had to throw it.
Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Kenneth Murray, the linebacker, there to make the play defensively.
At the 48-yard line.
They work now on 2nd and 9.
What is up?
Off the play fake, it's Williams. This is caught inside the 15. 36 yards on the play.
And even with the game seemingly in hand, they're continuing to fire away, pressing the ball down the field. Listen, it's worked all day. No reason to go away from it now.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Williams looking to do it himself. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a 1st down.
Partner, even I can figure out who deserves the lion's share of credit for their lead right now because he has been terrific in a dual threat role, really chewing up yardage and getting them points with his legs. Simply put, that defense has had no way of stopping him, and that's why his side is on top.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. 2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line.
What is up?
That's to Moore, and he's got it. Touchdown Bears. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bears are able to widen their advantage. This time, the extra point up and good. And that will bump the lead up to 26.
To kick off
the touchdown here, Santos, to kick this one away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Here's Prescott. Now he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this is caught on the sideline. Are the feet in? They are. What a catch. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. To throw is Prescott. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Back to throw again. And for right side here, complete. 23 yards the pickup there.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
They'll throw again. Prescott. This is caught. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
At the 3-yard line.
Williams will take this into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
Touchdown, Dallas.
He's doing his part, but still facing a sizable deficit.
And he would like to do more, but he needs help from the other 2/3, right? He needs his defense to bow up a little bit, and he also needs special teams to maybe create some big plays and help them get back in it.
So Dak will bring the Cowboys up to go for the 2-point try.
The Cowboys will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They will go to 53.
They'll look to run forward with Williams. And he got it on the touchdown run, but he won't get in here. He'll be stopped short, and they'll come up empty on the try for 2. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. Now a hit and a loose football. It's picked up, and this is going to be brought back for a fumble return touchdown by the Cowboys. So problems here on special teams, and it results in the scoop and the score.
They talk all the time on special teams about keeping your head on a swivel, trying to see the whole field. Hard to do when things are going that fast, bodies all over the place. You're just trying to find the right guy to align yourself with. On that play, wow.
The defense more than did its job. Now the offense is summoned onto the field as they'll go for 2. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker.
Keeps the score. Bears 33.
It's interesting that when it comes to two-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40.
At their own 39-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
Second bad, but somebody gotta do it. Got my foot up on the gas, but somebody gotta do it. Turn his TV off, turn his TV off. 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 It's crazy, scary, spooky, hilarious. 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 Crazy, scary, spooky.
Now flags, and we're going to get a delay of game. That flag, that'll push him back 5. To throw, Williams. That's caught. The tight end Loveland with it. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
But when you hit him on the move like that, he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam. Oh, boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
Yeah, there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down. That one looks like he'll throw here. Open man down the field. That's a Dunze. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Rome Dunze, 39 yards. And the Bears have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. Santos with the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
19.
The touchdown here, Santos to kick this one away. And not much happening on the return as they get this to about the 23.
Their own 23-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. And Prescott, his 3rd interception. Picked up by Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker. And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line.
Intercepted. The Bears take over 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
On the handoff, this is Swift. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he can even get started. So a loss of 5, and it'll be 2nd down. This offense has had a lot to like in this game. I don't know that that last play, though, is going to make the highlight reel.
It's not going to make the highlight reel, but it will be the focus of the film session that the team has to sit through. I've sat through those before. Never any fun. You're always excited about your good plays, and they actually fast forward through those. All right, that was good. All right, great. They get to the bad ones and really illuminate them. Not cool.
Right back to Swift again on second down. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 seconds to go in half number 2. Hey, a lot of points have been scored in this game against them, but tally that one on the side of the defense.
Do you think maybe, possibly, it can be a little bit of a changer for them? Maybe not a game changer, but a little bit of a momentum one that maybe they can string together some pretty good.
And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Roma Dunze with now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns. And the Bears up the lead to 4 scores now here in this fourth quarter. So it goes from a 3-score to a 4-score lead here in the closing moments of the fourth quarter. And whether they got that bonus touchdown or not, it's been a pretty impressive performance.
And they did it with not much time left. But they took what little time was on the clock and used it well, didn't they? Put a real exclamation point on their win with that score.
Now the point after try for Santos. And that'll increase their lead to 28.
Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And he takes this near the 25, just a little pass there, call it the 26.
26-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once we were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Hey, here we go. Go ahead, in. Here we go. Go to 54. Go to 54. Wide in.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Tyreek Stevenson picks it off. And the Bears will take over possession here up at the 44. Well, I get it, Charles. Desperate times call for desperate measures. Down big, they just sent their receivers out, let it fly. But the defense, they were ready.
Yeah, and there aren't too many people left in this stadium that couldn't see that coming. But that's not a major criticism at all, because you had to try it. What you're hoping for is one of your athletes out-athletes everyone else and makes a dramatic play.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. On play action, here's Williams. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by Marquise Bell. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory. Following the interception, here's Prescott. Completes this one to Pickens. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Oh, wait, hold everything. A timeout has been called. Seemingly silly with 1 second remaining in this game.
13 yards.
We're going to 54.
First down,
yeah,
Cowboys.
here we go. Like, here we go, 47.
One last shot now for Prescott. Throw right side, complete to Williams. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Well, the lopsided affair finally coming to an end, and really no shortage of big plays for us to examine, partner, on offense or on defense for this team. They were so well-rounded in this one.
They certainly were, and how about the day those defenders had, though? How many takeaways did they have? I quit counting after a while. They were clearly the better team, and their defensive effort, it led the way.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our